What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Low, and welcome back, Hall of Fame family. Today, bro, we got another little anime for y'all, man. I know y'all guys really love these little anime checkouts. So, you know how I normally do it. I know my boy Kirito gotta be on here because him and his girl is instant on her. But today we're checking out these top 10 action romances and animes you need to watch. Now, there's a couple ones that I can think of, but I'm just not, like it's just not hitting me right now. So maybe they on the list. Maybe they on here. Maybe they not. I don't know. Uh yeah. So these animes have really been kicking off. And if you guys are enjoying these, man, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're not subscribed, just know I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber. Help your boy out. Help me out just a little bit. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get into this video, bro. It's been out maybe an hour, maybe 3 hours. I can't remember exactly what it said on my little screen thing. But man, look, I ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna check out this video. I do got a lot of other back stuff. If y'all want to check out some old anime stuff, I got some crazy stuff out here. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I couldn't think of nobody else. Who else would I put on here if I could think of somebody else who had a romantic? I want to say Saber did with no, not Saber, the thing, what is it called? Fate. I can't think of the show right now. It's right there on the tip of my tongue, but I want to say they had a romantic and that was an action packed. But the two masters, what were they named? Damn. It's Fate Stay, but I can't think of the character's name right now. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get to it. All right, man, we can go ahead and get into this video, bro. I ain't trying to hold y'all here all fucking day, man. It's 11-minute video. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Let's get it.
So why not try another list focusing on a mixture of two genres? Now when it comes to action, one of the more common compliments people can think of is, you guessed it,
yes,
romance. So
boy,
today we're going to be...
I instantly knew it when they said romance. Bro, if y'all haven't watched Sword Art Online, the fuck is you doing, boy? The fuck is you doing, bro? Sword Art Online is hands down highly anticipated by me. Like I fucks with Sword Art Online on a different level, bro. Like on a whole different level, bro. Sword Art Online, bro. Get to it. You ain't watched it yet, you missing out. Fuck is you talking about, bro? I'm just be real with you. I'm be real with you.
Counting down my personal top 10 action romance anime. Now the word romance implies a wide spectrum of possibilities, so I'll be qualifying the candidates of the list as anime where the relationship between the two characters strongly intertwines in the story.
My bad, I'm trying to get the camera right for y'all,
I'd like to
bro.
remind
So
you to help the channel by hitting that like and subscribe button and turning on notifications. Now, let's get started with the list. First in line is Chivalry of a Failed Knight.
Chivalry of a
Before
Failed Knight?
Isekai took over the anime world like it does so now, the genre that was polarizing the anime world a decade ago was the Battle Academy harem. Infinite Stratos got the ball rolling, and as you've got stuff like
I'm gonna
Absolute
check
Duo,
this out, 'cause that's crazy.
Undefeated Bahamut Chronicles, Blade Dance of the Elementalers, and the like. I enjoyed a whole lot of them unironically, although I'd admit that most of them were just popcorn entertainment at best. However, among them was a standout title that some people from those days still remember fondly, and that is Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Well, why is that so? Maybe because it kind of subverts some of the usual tropes that we've seen from the genre already, such as the main character picking a girl to be his romantic partner early. The character development bits also felt a bit different from the usual Battle Academy harem due to such dynamics, and while it ultimately still takes the form of a Magic Academy harem, it has its own unique perks that help it draw much critical acclaim relative to its peers.
Real shit, bro. I have not seen that, bro, but that is something I need to check out. Like I'm infatuated with sword play. Like when it comes to swords, I'm there. I want to see it because that's when I feel like anime is at its peak, bro. Like I love Naruto. I love the fight scenes. Like Naruto's fight scenes, like the fight scenes are spectacular. But hands down, they do not compare to a lot of these sword fight scenes that you can see. Swords in anime, just the way they just graphic size it can make it look all, ooh, man, nah. I'd pick sword fights over regular fights any day.
僕の名前は
Darling in the Franxx has probably become one of the most polarizing shows among the well-renowned Trigger library, and it's also a show that I personally enjoyed watching a lot. And that's saying something, since I'm not that much of a mecha fan, but when you think about it, is the mecha really the main draw of the series? I personally classify Darling in the Franxx as a romantic action series because the shonen-style romance just permeates the series so much. People get paired off and grow from each other, and a lot of the drama in the series stems from the shipping, let's be honest. Quite frankly, the romance is also one of the main causes of the series' controversies. It's not the only source, but it did play a big part in it. Regardless, I still think in general, Darling in the Franxx makes quite the enjoyable watch, popcorn entertainment, if you will.
Okay.
Elfen Lied is next on the list. A classic that's still being talked about to this day, Elfen Lied is one of the most popular anime that set the foundation for the psychological genre, at least in the mainstream point of view anyway. In contrast to a lot of the anime in its era, Elfen Lied is quite serious, mature in its themes, and a little bit more violent. A lot of people put
Give me
Elfen
that
Lied in high
90s
regard,
vibe
something
theme,
which
bruh.
I feel holds some weight if we're being honest. It's a very visual anime, and it comes with an overall haunting presentation. Once you get past this initial dose of violence, you get sucked into a story that's more dramatic with the sad backstories. It also presents the tale of Lucy and a struggle to prevent herself from reverting to the being she once was. I do have to give out some content warnings, however. With its violence and nudity, I don't think that the series is everyone's cup of tea. Still, I'd say that the anime can't become what it ultimately is without the violence to drive the point home.
Okay. Ooh. She or he got shot in the back. That's instant. Hey! Bing! Boy, hey, I remember that. So, I remember that scene, bro. So, Kirito just trying to chill with her. He wanted to spend the night. Like, Kirito wasn't trying to, he wasn't trying to give her that. He was just trying to chill. And old girl was like, nah, she wanted the bang. She wanted to bang. And when she found out that's not what his intentions was, she felt bad and got mad at that name.
Speaking of harem-like shows where the main character
shit.
gets into a
This my
one-on-one
shit right
relationship
here,
early,
boy.
we have SAO. The show has waned
Best-
in popularity.
Bro, you can't tell me it's not one of the top 10 animes. We can debate all day long in the comments. Get at me. Bro, I don't care what nobody say. This will always be on my top 10. Sword Art Online is one of the best animes I've ever seen. Like, real talk, the storyline was good. Yes. Did it have some fall off points where we did not enjoy it? Yes. But all as a whole together, Kirito's character is perfectly made, bro. It's just perfect. So, I don't know. I'm sorry, man. I got neighbors, bro, and I'm in the living room, and it's Sunday. So they got their little stuff
compared to
bumping.
its heyday, but it was the big thing that had the internet buzzing both positively and negatively. SAO gets its success mainly from its very interesting premise, but I dare say that the other major factor for its popularity is in the
God
chemistry of the
damn,
main
they
couple.
really bumping
Some
out
would
there.
say that Kirito
I'ma
and
cut my mic off,
Asuna
and when
may
I
not
talk,
have
I'll
the
turn
best
it on
written
and shit.
romance
Hold
in
up.
terms of what we've seen in anime, but you can't deny that the chemistry is there. The two really complement each other, and the pairing just hits that sweet spot in terms of wish fulfillment romance. It's a reprieve from the supposed seriousness of Aincrad, and it emphasizes the actual theme of the series. Yes, it's not about the death game or survival. You can check out my video on that on my video essay channel, which I'll be linking above. I wouldn't call SAO the grandfather of isekai or anything like that, but it helped plant the seeds for the isekai surge that we've seen for the past half decade or so, and it's not anywhere
Bro, like he said, it is the grandfather. And I know it's not just on Isekai, like I get that. But to me, it means more than that, bro. I love SAO. SAO is a great anime. So please, if you don't listen to nothing I say, you don't like my content or nothing, check out SAO. Please do that. And I promise you, you will be back. You will be back on this dang channel talking to me again about how much you love SAO. I swear to God, I put that on everything, boy.
we're close to being finished, as we'll be getting a movie later this year that chronicles more of the couple's growth and adventures in the early days of the first season. Next Next in line is Katana Gatari. And no, this series has nothing to do with Monogatari except for having the same author. I highly considered adding Monogatari in this list, but I feel it didn't make the cut because it doesn't have enough action. Anyway, where were we? Alright, okay, Katana Gatari. When I first saw Katana Gatari, I wasn't sure what to make of it. First thing that would stand out is the visuals, something that seemed completely
They look like
given the state of
Pokemon
anime, at the
like a
time.
Pokemon
Not
vibe.
helping with the Monogatari comparisons is the fact that Katana
Like you see how the
Gatari
drawing
also
is?
a series with lots
Like the drawing in this is like Pokemon vibe. Like I get Ash Ketchum vibes looking at her facial construction. Not saying it is Pokemon. I'm saying it's like the art texture is like Pokemon.
of emphasis on dialogue. It's filled with witty and engaging conversations that could be a mixed bag, especially for those wanting more action. Given the nature of the series, with its main focus being the gradual development of Shichika and Togami's relationship, such a trade-off doesn't feel so bad after all. Overall, for those who want quite the flamboyant tale of romance and swords, Katana Gatari is something that you really do need to consider. Up next is Seven Deadly Sins.
Meliodas それが俺の名前だ
Who said that battle
I didn't think
shonen
of
has
that.
to be all about fighting, friendship, and dog shipping? Seven Deadly Sins proves otherwise, as it's a battle shonen that comes with some decently unique elements for the genre. One is that everyone, and I mean everyone, is crazy overpowered. The other, and what allows it to make this list, is how much the narrative focuses on the developing relationships. True to its primary
King
genre,
and,
Seven Deadly Sins is more action
what's
than
her name?
romance. And man, oh man, does it have some really epic moments. However, I think that the cool thing with the series is that the romance becomes more of a
What's her name?
cornerstone than the
Diana?
rest of its shonen peers. It's actually one of the plot points that keeps
Diana,
the story
whatever her name
going,
is.
more so than say
So I guess are they talking about both because it has Meliodas and his girl and then King and Diana, right? That's what they talking about.
Naruto and Hinata, or Ichigo and any of the two leading ladies. You see what I'm getting at, don't you? And it's not just Meliodas who gets the spotlight. Ban has one emotional
Why did I
romantic
not think of my
background
boy
his own, and I do
Ban?
think that that particular backstory is one of my favorites in the series. If you're looking for a shonen to pick up, you might want to try Seven Deadly Sins. However, I have to warn you that the third season has been quite controversial, at least in the anime adaptations department.
Whoa. Vampire Hunter. Boy done yanked her and took off.
Probably didn't expect a classic anime movie from the dawn of the millennium to appear all of a sudden on this list, but I think that the second movie for Vampire Hunter D is one of those oldies that have aged rather beautifully. When you look at the synopsis, you could feel that it's nothing too special, but for its time, Vampire Hunter D was a very influential relic of its time. Its story also holds up decently now, playing out like a good old Castlevania game or something. The story is streamlined and simple, but it does come with some twists to catch the audience off guard. It's a movie that's filled with action, intertwined with a surprisingly complex romantic plotline, at least in relation to your typical expectations for something that's like anime Van Helsing. If you're looking for an anime movie to watch over a weekend, you should try this one out.
Damn, boy.
And number 3 is Yona of the Dawn.
Ooh, I'll come in on it. Whoop. Slice everybody up in the...
Period dramas can be considered quite a mixed bag in anime. I wouldn't say that I'm a huge fan of them, but there are some that I truly enjoy for a reason or two. Among those, Yona of the Dawn is one of my favorites, and I think that it's a very underrated show that more people need to watch. Yona of the Dawn is
God damn, G. Hold up, man. I'm sorry, man.
We all know those ambitious shows that more or less give fuel to the camp that praises anime as art. You know, those Violet Evergardens, those Your Names and such. That's understandable that we don't see Yona get talked about in the same capacity, but I think that this tale of a princess having a life turned upside down and then being faced with the realities of a kingdom is probably just a step or two beneath those shows I've just mentioned. The animation is awesome, the storytelling is superb, and the character dynamics and the eventual romantic developments are all amazing. Yeah, I've vouched for this show before, and I still think it's one of those must-watch shows if you're into the genre.
I swear it's like they turning their shit on and off.
Next, we have arguably one of the best products Ufotable has put...
Bro, I'm sorry. I know you can hear it in the background. I freaking apologize, man. But what the... I wanted to talk about this, but I feel like I'm pissed off because they got all this shit going on in the back.
...out in the modern era, Fate Stay Night. The Fate franchise has a long and
I'm
storied
sorry,
history
man. I
with
know y'all
its
can hear it.
numerous
Just bear with
adaptations,
me for a little
spin-offs, and
bit,
the like.
man.
As such, I've decided to include both Unlimited Blade Works and the Heaven's Feel movies as one Ufotable Fate Stay night for this entry. While the romance mostly takes a backseat to the clash of ideals and the absolutely beautiful action sequences in these adaptations, it's arguably still there and plays quite the major role in the series.
So if y'all do not know, one of my waifus is Saber, bro. Saber cold as hell. Like if some stuff was to ever go down, Saber would be the first person I would call if she was real. Like that'd probably be the first person I call. And then it might be my boy Madara, but Madara might be mad at me during the day and shit and decide not to answer my phone call and shit. You know how Madara be. And then I call my boy Kirito because Kirito gonna pull up because that's just how my boy get down. That's just how he get
As to be
down.
expected,
But
considering
Saber,
the nature of
that's
the
my
source
boo.
material.
That's
Between
my
the
shorty
two,
right there.
I'd put
Shorty
Heaven's
doo-wop.
Feel as the one with more emphasis on the romantic side of things. In fact, it's Shiro's relationship with
Shiro,
Sakura
my
that
nigga.
plays such a large part in moving the plot forward and directing him to his chosen path in the Heaven's Feel movies. It was a conflict between his ideals and his love that ultimately becomes the theme of the three movies, and it's something that you really have to watch unfold with your own eyes.
So I have to finish 2 of the movies. I only seen 1 and I finished the series. But then I noticed that they I don't know, bro. I seen that they have a whole different storyline plot of what's now. I haven't even watched it, but it's on there, bro. It's on Funimation.
Topping our list today is Rurouni Kenshin, Trust and Betrayal.
Yes. Yes. Bro, this is a classic.
One of the
Classic.
series that made a mark in my heart is the 4-episode OVA of Rurouni Kenshin. It's a detailed look at the backstory of the man that we'd come to fear as Bartosai or love as Kenshin. In contrast to the TV series, Trust and Betrayal is considerably darker and more mature in its dramatic stakes, and this can be seen
Bro,
in
I
its
like
art
the
and
way that they
presentation
added that,
overall.
bro.
This mini-series also
So if you didn't know, they made this series to give us a background story, and like it was only I think it might have been 5 episodes. I don't think he's right. He might be right, but I swear it was 5 episodes. But gave us a dope background. And everything. So yeah, my bad, man. I got a message. Sorry about that.
Kenshin and Tomoe, one of the most gripping stories of unlikely romance in anime. It just works so well with the dark and brooding overtone that the OVA is made with, and it overall helped enhance what's already an engaging story of love and redemption, just taking it to another level. Rurouni Kenshin, the main series, is already considered by many to be one of the masterpieces of shonen anime, at least before filler hell took over. Trust and Betrayal ups the ante, drives up the dramatic stakes, and gives us a very clear look at the prelude to one of anime's most beloved characters in Kenshin, making this an absolute must-watch for both fans of the series and those looking for a great anime that combines both heart-pounding action and intriguing romance. So, have you watched all of these?
All right, guys. Before we even, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the video because I know y'all here, so we're gonna get into it and talk real quick. A lot of these I have not seen. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, five of the ones that I did see are amazing. Like I was telling y'all guys before, man, if you guys don't or haven't or said I'm not watching SAO, bro, go watch it, bro. If you just watch the first season, if you can watch the first season, I promise you'll want to watch the second season. And then you'll watch the third season. And I really don't get a third season much props because I really didn't like it myself. I don't know what the gun game whole situation was about. I didn't like it. But it was there. I watched it to get to the next point because I wanted to see where the SAO kept going. So check that out, man. But man, if you guys are new to the channel, man, my algorithm says it's only about 4% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you guys are not subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That is my goal, to try to get there by my birthday and, you know, bring some fine content. I work a lot, so I'm trying to do all I can. But guys, if you do like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment below, you know, Hall of Fame family. If you're part of the Hall of Fame family, stand up, bro. And let's get to it, man. But thank you guys for checking out this video. Without further ado, Low is out. Peace.